Welcome to Minute of the Guest with Cast and Crank Podcast. Today we have Bobby Martinez. He's going to give us a breakdown on the axe blade at Newport Harbor. Give us a rundown on what we're going to do.
We're going to start off in some deep water structure and then fish some eelgrass beds from there, maybe some piling, some open slips, mooring cans, you name it. We're going to do it all.
Cool. Let's go fish. All right, Bobby, break down how we're gonna be fishing the axe blade today.
We're just gonna go ahead and fish, just cast and wind.
And crank?
Cast and crank, right? Cast and crank. No, we're just gonna go ahead and casting and winding. I like to disengage the reel right when it gets in front of that mooring can. And then I'll just take another crank, disengage the reel, kind of like a falling, injured bait fish, if you will.
Yeah.
And then if not, we'll just kind of wind really fast, see if they're aggressive. So there's really no wrong way to fish this bait. So I just mix it up throughout the day and then we'll let the fish do the talking for us, see what they like.
Hey, so Bobby, what type of rod, reel, and line do you like to use? And does it change depending on the situation, like location you're at?
No. So I narrowed it down, 30-pound braid, 15-pound fluorocarbon leader, 7.273 rod with a light tip, not too heavy. Something that's gonna absorb the head shakes of the spotted bay bass and the weight of the lure, so it doesn't throw the hook on you.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. And that'll work for the pilings, for open area. That's all I use when I'm gonna fish it. That's all I'm using.
Okay. All right, Bobby broke down how to fish the axe blade, different retrieves, kind of line and rod and reel to use. So now we get to go out and fish, and Bobby's gonna show this rookie how to catch on the axe blade.
Let's do it.
So what made you pick the Damiki Axe blade over other baits?
I was losing a lot of tournaments. Yeah, I just started thinking out of the box a little bit and really started incorporating freshwater baits into saltwater. So like a crossover. And it made a difference in my tournament winnings along with just catching more fish. It's just that simple. And every once in a while I would stumble across a good freshwater bait, and this happens to be one of them, the Damiki Axe bait.
Yeah. And does it only work in the harbors, or do you try to use it?
No, anywhere there's small forage. I mean, look at the size of this thing.
Yeah.
It's tiny. It's like all the bait fish that are especially in this harbor are about this size.
Yeah.
So it mimics the perfect forage that these spotted bay bass are eating.
Give us a breakdown on some tournaments you won off this bait.
Well, the one that stands out the most is 2016 won the Saltwater Bass Series Championship, and the prize for that was a 115 horsepower Mercury motor, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. Where was that located?
That one was Mission Bay and San Diego Bay. We caught 2 fish in the morning in Mission Bay, ran to San Diego Bay, caught 2 more on the axe blade, came back to San Diego, caught the last fish, and won the tournament.
Wow.
The championship. Yep.
Wow. What tournament was held here at Newport?
Newport, it's been a while, but geez, I think those were SWBA days.
Really?
Yeah, there was tournaments here. We won a lot of the BAC tournament, which is
Really?
right over here. Yeah, all on the axe blade.
Damn. So you've been fishing it for a minute, huh?
For a long time, yeah. I decided it's time to give up the good.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're gonna fish the dock. So when I first come up to the docks, especially this one that doesn't have a boat in it, or one that doesn't have a boat in it, there's different target spots for me to fish. So one's gonna be just straight up on the piling, let it sink, and they're gonna eat it 90% of the time on the sink. If he doesn't eat it right on the sink, what I like to do when it hits it, one pop, and then sometimes they just come back and hit it like that. Whoa.
Right off the bat.
Wow. Yeah, it's a good one too. Oh, wow. Look at that one.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so look at that.
Oh, man.
See, so what happens is, and we learned this like just by default. We're like, oh, I think my hooks got caught up, and then we pop it, and we noticed that we would get bit on the pop.
Yeah.
So now when Garrett and I fish it, I'll pitch right on the piling. As soon as it hits the bottom, sometimes they're just watching it and just landed, pop it one time, and they come and eat it just the way this one did.
Yeah.
And as you can see right here, that double hook right there, this is a really nice fish too. So that double hook caught him right in the corner. So I would have missed this fish if it wasn't for this double hook.